Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back. Now, this video is very important. It's something to point out. American hidden tourism crisis. USA tourism collapse. We're about to check out this video. Now, the tourists going to America has declined dramatically. And this has been going on pretty much ever since Trump has been in office. This year, you know, he issued a lot of bans, and now he just issued a 12-country ban. Certain countries can't come to America. He was our neighbors to the north, Canadians, they're getting hassled at the borders. There's just a lot going on right now that shouldn't be going on. I understand he's trying to clean the country, but I don't think he's going about it in the right way. That's just my personal opinion. And I hope things get better. But let's check out and see what has happened so far. I love doing these videos, you know, like once or two times per month, just to see how things are. And it doesn't seem to be getting better. So let's go.
The U.S. is tracking a big drop in tourism from around the world. Take a look at this. Travel from Canada and Mexico was down double digits in March. We're also seeing fewer visitors from Western Europe, Central and South Asia, South America, I should say.
Here in New York, tourism is also being hit big time, once again driven by negative sentiment toward the USA.
Stunning images of near-empty passenger planes are popping up on social media. These international flights have many tourists flying to the USA practically alone.
Wow, bro. That's crazy. Hey, I did not know that was real, bro. These are really planes with people. So y'all, you might as well just let people fly for free. Don't charge your arm and a leg, because it's going to hit these airplane companies in the pocket as well. And they need to, I want to talk about this. The airplane prices to travel are expensive. They need to get hit. Bring them prices back down.
Are popping up on social media. These international flights have many tourists flying to the USA practically alone. Shauna Massengill flew from London to Chicago. Barely anyone on board.
There was nobody there. There was nobody in my row. It was really shocking. I've never been on a flight like that.
Something strange is happening in 2025. For decades, the United States stood tall as the dream destination, the land of skyscrapers, movie stars, and bucket list vacations. But this year, that dream is cracking. Global tourism is changing fast, and for the first time in a generation, the U.S. isn't on the winning side. In the past, travelers came not just for the views, but for what America represented: freedom, innovation, opportunity. But now, concerned, people are second-guessing. They're skipping the Statue of Liberty, avoiding Times Square, choosing other destinations. Not because of distance or price, but because something deeper is shifting. In country after country, we're seeing the same pattern: hesitation. Not loud, not dramatic, but steady and growing. Business travel is stalling. Student exchanges are declining. Entire airline routes are quietly disappearing, and the data doesn't lie. In 2025, American tourism is no longer the safe bet it once was. According to the U.S. Travel Association's April snapshot, international visits have dropped significantly across key regions, including Western Europe. What's causing this? It's not one big moment. It's a combination of many. Let's talk about trust. Across Europe and Asia, travelers report rising concerns about U.S. immigration, long border waits, aggressive questioning, even racial profiling. National headlines are filled with stories of detentions and visa denials, even for professionals and students. These aren't rumors. They're real events, documented, shared, and amplified. In Germany, the government officially updated its travel guidance after several German citizens, including students, were detained at American airports. According to Reuters, the German Foreign Ministry stated that even a valid visa no longer guarantees entry into the U.S. In Japan, NHK, the national broadcaster, covered multiple incidents of engineers and tourists being held for hours by U.S. customs officers, fueling frustration among...
I don't understand. I don't understand why they're doing it to certain individuals. Why are you doing it from people from Europe, Japan, Canada? Why is this going on? You're trying to stop the immigration, but these are countries where people are not immigrating from. So I understand he has a problem with Mexico, so you know, you could be tougher on them, but still, the Mexicans have contributed a lot to the United States in terms of workforce. Listen, follow the rules, do the things. I understand, I get it, but a lot of America was built on the back of immigration. Come on, this is crazy.
Among businesses and universities. And in Australia, SmartRaveler, the government's travel advisory service, issued multiple warnings about inconsistent airport security and increased scrutiny at U.S. borders. Meanwhile, Flight Center, the country's largest travel agency, reported a 16% drop in U.S. bookings while travel to Japan and New Zealand surged. On social media, Australians share stories of invasive phone checks, long delays, and general unease.
I was questioned by one of the officers, and then shortly after, my mother and I were taken into a room. We were held there for quite some time before my mum was released, and then I was unfortunately remaining behind for further interrogation, and then that was about a 4 to 5 hour ordeal before I was taken to the federal detention center.
News.com.au ran a widely shared article describing first-hand accounts of travelers being ordered to unlock their phones or face immediate deportation. This isn't just about tourism anymore. It's about identity, values, reputation. For many international travelers, America once symbolized optimism. Now, it often represents uncertainty. And let's not ignore the political elephant in the room. Serious tariffs, trade tensions, diplomatic friction. These don't just impact policy, they ripple down to everyday travelers. Flights get cut, insurance premiums rise, confidence in the travel experience falters. And the response has been swift. In Canada, the country's closest neighbor, Forbes reported that in April alone, air travel to the U.S. from Canada dropped nearly 20%, while land border crossings fell over 35%. Canadian media and forums are filled with discussions urging travelers to skip the States and spend their money elsewhere. Global news highlighted a growing trend. Canadians canceling Florida vacations and buying properties in Portugal or Mexico instead. Realistic airlines are responding too. Air Canada has reduced routes to U.S. cities and increased flights to Latin America and Europe. The truth is, the world still wants to believe in the U.S. The culture, the music, the technology, it's still admired, but concerned. But in 2025, admiration isn't enough. What people want now is respect, safety, and consistency. In France, Le Monde published a front-page piece suggesting that America has lost its romantic image. French travel agencies report double-digit declines in U.S. bookings, with many travelers now opting for Spain, Greece, or Quebec. The French no longer view the U.S. as a guaranteed ally. Polls show that over 70% of French citizens now hold unfavorable views of American leadership. Can this trend reverse? Absolutely. But it's going to take work, and not just flashy advertising campaigns. It will require reforming how America treats foreign visitors. That means clearer border policies, cultural sensitivity training, and deeper cooperation with foreign consulates. Because tourism isn't just economics, it's diplomacy, it's storytelling, it's how people relate to a place before they ever step foot in it. And when visitors stop coming, it's not just lost money, it's lost trust, lost relationships. If America wants to remain a beacon of inspiration, it must repair more than runways. It must repair its image. Maybe that starts with empathy, with realizing that every traveler, every passport carries a story and deserves dignity. What do you think? Is the U.S. still the dream destination it once was? Or are we witnessing a quiet unraveling of something much bigger? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you found this report insightful, hit like, subscribe, and share. Because understanding the shift in global tourism isn't just about where we're going, it's about where we feel welcome. In 2025, that welcome is starting to fade, and rebuilding it begins now.
It's ridiculous. I'm going to tell you straight up, it's ridiculous. You have to respect people. You're going through people's property. Who wants their personal property searched for no reason? Go through their phones, man. You come on, for real, really? Shit's crazy, bro. Nobody wants to be treated like that. Yeah, it's crazy. And then you put somebody in office that doesn't respect other people. What do you expect? It's crazy. It's actually ridiculous. But you know, you make your bed, you gotta lie in it. I don't know what to say, man. This stuff is historical. The type of thing that's going on with the U.S. politics is historical. It's hysterical and it's historical, man, because it's never been done before, and it's ridiculous. You know, it's not good. It's not good history. Horrible history. But you know, let me know what you guys thought about it in the comment section, and I'll see you in the next video.